Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome to this Friday, November 23rd edition of Guadalupe Valley Views. I'm Megan Barthels. An exciting time of the year. I'm not talking about shopping today. I'm talking about the Festival of Lights celebration that's underway. And if you hadn't seen it, friends, you're in for a treat. It's in downtown Hallettsville, and the courthouse will be lit up with the lighted Christmas parade. And on the phone with me today is Miss Jean Shaver. Jean, thank you very much for taking time to visit with us this week.
You're very welcome. Thank you for asking.
You bet. Now, I know you and I've kind of been talking this week about the event, and I know that y'all have been working on this very, very hard since probably late summer, I would assume.
Right. That's when it basically starts. Oh, yeah.
Well, I want to kind of get back on the history of it. For those of you who don't know, the Festival of Lights was a dream-inspired that became a reality, and you were telling me it all began back in September of 1996.
Right.
Can you talk about that, expand on that a little bit?
That is when the Clickers had a vision that they wanted to start this in Hallettsville, and because they loved Christmas and they loved kids. And they decided to do this deal where it came in that they wanted to show the lighting extravaganza demonstrating that Jesus Christ is the light of the world. And they wanted to do it in 2 days, which they did. On Saturday was their day for children, and Sunday was the day that they did for Christ. That's when they had the way they had did it when they had was doing it. Mm-hmm. And they had raised the money. And then the first year it was lit was in 1997 is when they raised all the money, along with a couple of their helpers that worked with them in their office, which was Kiwi Summers and Sandy Meagle.
You know, I was thinking about prior to that December of 1996, I remember that the top of the courthouse, you had the lights. There were colored lights that draped down that attached to the surrounding buildings around the square.
Right.
Then when and I think it's such a magical deal when you come in and see all the additional lights that are added to the Lavaca County Courthouse and the grounds around the courthouse. I think just about every single square inch has a light bulb on it, and I know that I wasn't going to ask you too many details on it, but I would say for sure there's way over thousands of lights on the courthouse.
Yes, the courthouse itself has approximately 300,000.
300,000?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my goodness.
Of white lights. And the gazebo itself has now 29,500.
I was wondering, because that gazebo is really, it is beautiful. And if you are close, come on down to downtown Hallettsville. You have a day of exciting events that are going to be taking place tomorrow, Saturday, November 24th. Let's talk about what some of the activities are on the schedule tomorrow.
Okay. It starts off, they have the Mr. and Mrs. Santa visit from 12 to 4. They have the food and market days booths beginning at 12 o'clock noon. They have the ornamental contest, which is at 4 p.m. For the kids that make ornaments from the local schools and turn them in. Then we have the lighting extravaganza, which starts at 5:45 to 6 p.m. And the lights come on after that at 6. And then the Santa Kitty Parade starts around 6:05. And the lighted parade follows at around 6:15, somewhere in there. And then we have a special program that comes after the lighted parade is finished at around 7:30, which is our Christmas pageant that is put on by our churches.
That is such a wonderful, and tell me again, it's absolutely free to attend?
Yes, everything is free to attend.
Now,
you just come out and enjoy yourselves.
You also you mentioned food and food booths and things like that, so there'll be something to eat and something to drink down there while you enjoy the parade tomorrow night.
Right. They have a little bit of everything, and plus later in the evenings, the Lions Club will also have their special hamburgers that they make.
Oh, good. Now, this extravaganza, it runs through Saturday, and are y'all going till in early January, correct?
Yes, we go until January the 6th of 2019. It will be lit.
Okay.
And it's lit from dusk. From does till 6 in the 6 in the evening until the next morning. We usually have it up till 1 o'clock. It shines.
Well, I know that when you talked about it earlier about the idea when Daniel and Anna Klecker, and I know that I talked to them and got to visit with Monsignor John Peters as well. Early in the mid '90s, as well as others that put this event together. This all essentially costs money.
Right.
As far as fundraising is concerned, will you be accepting donations on the site, or if someone would like to help, to add, or to with the upkeep and to donate, how can they do that, and can they get in touch with you?
Yes, they can call me, Jean Schaefer, at 798-0751. And they can, if I don't receive it, they can leave me a message and I can get back with them. Or they can send us a donation to my address, Jean Schaefer, 90 County Road, 134A, Hallettsville, Texas.
And the zip code is
77964.
Okay, so that number again, 361-798-0751.
51, yes. They can leave me a message if I don't get to their call, and I will return it.
Sure, and your mailing address, again, just to repeat it, 90 County Road.
It is 90 County Road, 134A.
Hallettsville, Texas, 77964.
Yes, sir.
On this, going back to, there's one thing that I'd like to point out on all 4 points of the courthouse, I guess, essentially north, south, east, and west, you have I want to read this here if that's okay. It says, the Festival of Lights Committee set forth their mission statement: celebrate with us our past and enjoy our present so that you may catch a glimpse of our future while we'll feel peace, envision the hope, celebrate the joy, and share the love of Christmas. And all around the courthouse, you'll see a beautiful lit signs. One says peace, the other one hope, the other joy, and the other love. That is
right.
It is really, really interesting. And more has been added to the lawn over the years, and you continue to work on this. And this project, just because the lights go out on January 6th, then comes the tear down, and you're already looking for Christmas of 2019 into 2020.
Right.
Well, again, is there anything else that you'd like to add to talking about the Festival of Lights events tomorrow?
Just come out and enjoy. We love to see the people, the crowds. We have an awesome time. I understand we've gotten quite a few floats this year for the lighted parade. I had heard yesterday we have maybe up to 28 to 29 floats coming in. And the kiddie parade has a few, I'm not for sure. But it sounds like everything is turning out really well. Looks like it's supposed to be a nice day and kind of cool, which is going to make it feel festive. But I hope everybody enjoys it. I love when the lights come on to the courthouse at 6 o'clock like all the little kids do. But mine is what makes it the holiday special, and the start of the holidays is the pageant that comes on 7:30. And that finishes the whole program of what we're trying to get out, is to have fun, enjoy the season, and remember God is always with us.
Amen. Ms. Schaefer, thank you very much. I want to wish you and your family a very Merry Christmas and have a great, successful Festival of Lights this weekend. And to you and all the volunteers and everyone, we thank you for all you do for the community.
Thank you so much, Mr. Bartell, for asking us. We really appreciate it. And same to you.
That's Mrs. Jean Schaefer with the Festival of Lights. It's going on tomorrow in Hallettsville, as you've just heard here on the radio talking to her about the schedule tomorrow on the square in downtown Hallettsville. Mr. and Mrs. Santa's visit, noon to 4. Food Market Day's booth begins tomorrow at noon. Now, I do believe, and I don't know the deadline, I know the deadline has already passed on the lighted Christmas parade, but the arts and crafts and commercial exhibits, the entry forms or exhibit forms are available on Hallettsville.com. That's HALLETTSVILLE.com. Ornament contest at 4 o'clock, lighting extravaganza between 5:45 and 6. Santa's Kitty Parade at 6:05. Lighted Christmas Parade at 6:15, and the Christmas pageant at 7:30. The event presented from November 24th through January 6th. And if you'd like information, you may call 361-798-5818 or 361-798-2662. Those numbers, once again, 361-798-5818 or 361-798-2662. As we mentioned, you can also visit Hallettsville.com. We'll catch up with some of their area weekend events in just a few minutes right here on this week's edition of Guadalupe Valley Views. First, and some folks may be working today, others may not. As this Black Friday continues, tomorrow is Small Business Saturday. It was an initiative started some few years ago to promote shopping local. So if you know locally owned mom and pop businesses, many of them will be open tomorrow. And it's always good. You'll find some unique items when you shop local. You are always welcome to check your local Chamber of Commerce Facebook page as well as their website for information on shopping local on tomorrow's Small Business Saturday. Highway, yeah, they're going to be congested, especially a lot of folks out traveling this weekend. TxDOT reports road work continues in Gonzales County on the east and westbound lanes of Interstate 10. That's about a mile east of US 183 to west of FM 1680. Also working on FM 1116 from Highway 97 to 6 miles south of 97. US 87 in Gonzales, west of FM 2922, just about a mile or 1.4 miles west of FM 240. Report out of Karnes County that State Highway 123, about a mile north of FM 887 to just north of State Highway 80. They're doing construction there. In Wilson County, Farm Road 775 west of 87 to just west of FM 3432. Doing some construction work there. Road work also continues in Wilson County on Highway 87, 2.5 miles north of FM 539 to east of FM 539. So if they are working, watch out for flag personnel directing traffic. Some multiple lane closures may be expected. Many of these are daytime closures only. Crews will be working to widen and rehab the existing roadway in some of these roads. There's also multiple lane closures throughout the length of the project. Watch for flagging personnel, machinery in the roadway, as well as workers and materials. The work is during daytime only and weather permitting. The Texas Department of Transportation encourages you to put down the phone, drive now, text later, and drive safely. And buckle up. Be safe this weekend. So Syntech Sports Football, Class 4A Division 1, Gonzales 6-5 Gonzales will meet 9-1 Liberty Hill at Maynard this evening at 7:30. In 4A Division 2, 10-1 Cuero will meet 9-1 Rio Hondo down at Corpus Christi, Cal Island. That's a 7:30 kickoff tonight. In 3A Division 1, 9-2 Yoakum will meet 10-1 George West tonight at 7 at San Antonio Gustafson Stadium. 10-1 Edna will take on 9-2 Jourdanton, 7:30 tonight at Seguin Matador Stadium. Goliad will take on Marion this evening at 7:30 in Jourdanton. Rice Consolidated will meet San Antonio Cole, 7 o'clock this evening at Bastrop Memorial Stadium. In 3A Division 2, Van Vleck will take on Poth at 7 o'clock tonight in Hallettsville. In Class 2A Division 1 area, Shiner will meet Hearn at 1 o'clock this afternoon in Giddings. Refugio will meet Thorndale, 6 o'clock this evening at Converse Rutledge Stadium. Weimar will meet Mason at 7:30 this evening at Buda Shelton Stadium. In 2A Division 2 area, Woodsboro will meet Flatonia 6:30 this evening at Ganado Indian Stadium. And in TAPS, Hallettsville Sacred Heart will be at Tomball Rose Hill Christian. Shiner St. Paul will take on Beaumont Legacy Christian. The Gonzales High School Apaches in the second round of football playoffs, they meet Liberty Hill. They'll play tomorrow night at 7:30 at Maynard Mustang Stadium. The address is 14900 FM 973 North, Maynard, Texas, 78653. Apaches will be the home team. Ticket prices for that game, $7 and $5. And again, Apaches meet Liberty Hill tonight at 7:30 in Maynard. So Syntex area weekend weather. We could see rain chances returning across the area today, and then dry for the upcoming weekend. Highs in the 70s tomorrow, highs 60s on Sunday. Overnight lows are going to be in the upper 40s to near 50 tonight and tomorrow night, with lows Sunday in the mid-50s. On the Soul Syntax Bulletin Board, and we encourage you to submit your community news and events by posting your information to the Soul Syntax Bulletin Board Facebook group or emailing news@socentexbb.com. That's SOCENTEXBB.com. Let the music move you to get on the course at the Humana Rock and Roll San Antonio Marathon and Half Marathon, Sunday, December 2nd. Runners can even opt to compete in a half marathon relay. The event will take runners on a tour of all the historical landmarks and will end with a concert and festival in Hemisphere Park. Preceding Sunday's runs, there will be a 5K, 10K, and a Subway Kids Rock 1 mile fun run Saturday, December 1st. To register for information, visit runrockandroll.com/San Antonio. Out of Guadalupe County, in as little as 5 months, you can become a certified Master Gardener. Guadalupe County Master Gardeners are accepting registrants for a training class set to begin on January 15th. Classes will be held on Tuesdays from 5:45 to 8:45 p.m. through May 14th in the AgriLife Extension Office at 210 East Live Oak in Seguin. Cost is $210 and includes a Texas Master Gardener Handbook. Class size is limited. A 10% discount will be given to those who register by December 1st. Registration deadline is January 14th. For information, call Kay at 479-790-2933. For an application, visit GuadalupeCountyMasterGardeners.org. The Shiner Chamber of Commerce is bringing back the Christmas Lighting Contest. Share your love of the season by decorating your residence brightly. From November 13th through December 13th, you can stop in the Shiner Chamber of Commerce office to pick up an entry form and to enter their Go Bright Shiner Chamber of Commerce Christmas Lighting Contest, or download and print the application from the Shiner Chamber of Commerce website. They will recognize first through third place residences within the Shiner city limits and first through third place residences outside the Shiner limits, but in the Shiner ISD school district. The judging will take place December 14th. Award winners will display a Shiner Chamber of Commerce Christmas Yard Award through January 6th. Award winners will be listed in the Shiner Gazette as well. Entry fees will be $10. Let it shine in Shiner. St. Nicholas Ministry for Lavaca County is in full swing, receiving gifts of new toys for children and non-perishable food items, bags of rice, pasta, and beans, canned vegetables, fruits and meats, bags of flour and sugar, boxes of cereal, peanut butter, spaghetti sauce, blankets or quilts, and other items for the needy, families, and the elderly. St. Nicholas boxes wrapped in Christmas paper with pictures of St. Nicholas, are placed in prominent places in public and parochial schools, churches throughout Lavaca County, in area stores like Brookshire Brothers, Dollar General, and Walmart, TDECU, and other places. Some youth and service organizations are involved in collecting the needed items. Special donation envelopes marked TCCM, St. Nicholas Ministry, are available through area churches for making financial gifts for the purchase of items still needed for the distribution to this year's needy families. Individuals or organizations willing to assist with this year's efforts by St. Nicholas Ministry should contact Pastor Herb Beyer, St. Nicholas Ministry Coordinator, at 361-798-0155 or BuyerFam at hughes.net. Churches also have forms that can be filled out and sent in indicating ways to help with this year's ministry. They'll be working at the Lily Apple Johnson Youth Center in Hallettsville during the week of December 2nd through the 7th, with the actual distribution to take place on Saturday, December 8th. St. Lobetta's Academy Class of 1958 holding its 60th class reunion Saturday, starting at 6 p.m. That'll be taking place at Warner's and Shiner, Dutch Treat. Have questions, call Alice 979-725-8645 or Barbara at 361-594-2583. In Schulenburg, the Greater Schulenburg Chamber of Commerce seeking entries in its annual residential and commercial Christmas decorating contest. Entry deadline Friday, December 14th at 1 o'clock. Judging taking place December 14th between 6 and 10 p.m. Winning entries will be photographed on Saturday, December 15th or Sunday, December 16th. No cost to enter. Entries must have a Christmas theme and be within 5-mile radius of Schulenburg. Decisions of the judges are final. Prizes will be given for first, second, and third places. For information, call the Schulenburg Chamber at 979-743-4514 or email schulenburgchamber@cvctx.com. And now to Yoakum we go, to the 31st Annual Yoakum Heritage Museum Christmas Tree Forest. That'll be open to the public beginning November 17th through the first week of January. Hours are Tuesday and Thursday and Sundays from 1 until 4 and Fridays from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. They are open today. Admission is $5 or a donation of your choice. Evening viewing may be enjoyed during the night at the museum on Thursday, December 6th from 6:30 to 9 p.m. For information on special group tours, call 361-293-7022 or email yoakumheritagemuseum@gmail.com. A new addition to this year's Christmas tree forest at the Yoakum Heritage Museum is one dedicated to the memory of longtime community member and volunteer Bernice Watson. The tree is decorated in traditional red and green, featuring heirloom Radco ornaments, hand-designed baubles crafted by Mrs. Watson's mother, antique Santa ornaments, and an array of items chosen to represent and document Bernice's love of the joy and happiness Christmas represents. The tree is displayed in the former dining area of the home, along with heirloom china and crystal of the Browning family, whose residence now houses the museum. I want to invite you down to St. Anne Catholic Church in Lavernia, 8th Annual Women's Fiat Retreat. That'll be Saturday, December 1st from 9 until 4 at Yurts Hall. This year's retreat is dedicated to Our Lady of the Holy Rosary. Ladies in attendance will listen to message of the Blessed Mother as she leads them through daily life and prepares them for the Advent season. The retreat is free and handicap accessible and include beverages, a continental breakfast, and a light lunch. For information or application, call 830-779-3131 or visit stannlv.org. That's stannlv.org. And a community Advent Christmas concert's been set for Wednesday, December 5th at 6:30 at St. Joe Catholic Church in Moulton. Concert will feature the Moulton High School Band. Social will follow at St. Joseph Parish Hall. Join them as they take a moment to celebrate the season and enjoy the musical talents of youth of our community. The event is sponsored by St. Joseph Catholic Church. All in the community and neighboring communities are cordially invited. Next weekend in downtown Gonzales, all across Gonzales actually, is the annual Winterfest. On the activities include the annual Historic Homes Tour, sponsored by the Gonzales Historic Homes Association. Proceeds go toward beautification and historic preservation efforts. Stars in the Village, another annual local attraction at Pioneer Village, will take place December 2nd, 8th, and 9th this year. Live music, free cookies, wassail, and campfire popcorn. Admission is $8 for adults, $5 for children, ages 6 to 12 at Pioneer Village. Saturday, you'll have the Winterfest 5K and Kids 1K Reindeer Dash. The Gonzales Main Street Lighted Christmas Parade, now in its 9th year, will take place on Saturday evening, and there will be a historic organ concert held at the Historic Presbyterian Church of Gonzales. For a complete schedule, you can visit the official Facebook event for Winterfest, and you can get there by liking the Gonzales Main Street Facebook page. And that's this week's edition of Guadalupe Valley Views. I'm Megan Barthels. Thanks for being with us. Have a wonderful weekend, friends.